Now, if you want to make $1,000 on Instagram this week, I'm going to show you the exact strategy I'd copy and paste. It's exactly what I've used for years to help studio owners crack their own $1 million revenues. And it's what we do 100 times a day. So in this video, I'm going to show you the quick win move that 99% of business owners forget. Number 2, why the funnel's completely changed in 2025. 3, the 5 messages to send to followers that guarantee sales, and the 107 challenge that'll make you $1,000 this week if you have the right offer. Now, this is the simplest and fastest way to turn your Instagram into a revenue machine for free. If you're new here, here's why it matters. I've helped over 2,000 studios grow their revenues and their teams. Pilates, gyms, yoga, reformer, doesn't matter. I've built and sold $2 million studios before myself, and I just took 30 clients to Hawaii after getting their studio under management. So everything you're about to learn is the exact roadmap we use inside the Geronimo Academy to build $1 million studios. Let's get into it. So let's go through this one by one to make you 1K in 7 days for free. The first point I want to make is studio owners work so hard to get new leads, they completely forget about the quick win and messaging all your followers. It's almost like you're allowing people to sort of walk into your home without even saying hello. If I think about everything we do with studio owners and map it on like what's easy to do as well as what makes impact on your business as it relates to lead flow, which, by the way, is the biggest thing I hear studio owners say all the time. Not enough leads, not enough leads, not enough leads. The first thing I'm going to tell you is, in order for you to get to $1 million in the next 12 months, you only need to get about 21 leads a week and to make a sale a day. So 7 sales a week from 21 leads. So we're just going to make sure they're the right leads. So if I think about all the things you've got to do, whether it's like letterbox drops, door knocking, paid ads, some of you guys still do, like you're knocking on the doors of schools and sports teams, all that kind of stuff. Like a lot of that is like hard and it doesn't make a lot of impact. No impact or low impact. It's down here. Don't bother doing that, okay? This thing that I'm going to show you is high impact and is easy. It's up here, and it's what we call sell by chat. This is how we've 10x'd in about 12 months as a company. The more you work on media, the more you got people to say hello to once they hit you follow, but also for our studios. Okay, we do the exact same thing with our studios on how we're growing an 8-figure business. So the first thing I want to say to you is most studio owners get caught in the I need lead flow. The two things I need to understand is you just need 21 leads to get you on the $1 million run rate. And what I'm going to show you is up here. It's big impact and it's easy. So it's a quick win. Quick win. Number 2, and I'm going to show you a graph, is the funnel has changed. In 2025. Check this out. Ready? If you're wondering why you can't just run ads anymore, or you can't just run ads and expect people to sign up, I'm going to show you some stats that no one's telling you about. So 72% of people won't take action until they've consumed 3 to 7 pieces of content from a brand. So think about that. Think about how you're buying. Second stat is 61% trust organic content like UGC, which is user-generated content, like content from your members, and founder-led stories more than ads. So that's you posting about connection stuff, your rants, what you believe in, what you don't believe in, your vision, what you're about, etc. And 5 to 10 times return on investment from organic reels with human storytelling versus paid ads. So basically what's happened is this, right? In 2025, the old way used to look like this. And I remember this. You used to post an ad. The ads would get a click for pretty cheap. Like we used to get like $5 leads. And then they'd book a call. That's what the old days used to look like. The good old days. Now, this is what it looks like, okay? You post an ad. They will not stalk your Instagram. Ideally, you've got good content there they can binge, 5 to 7 pieces, remember? Then they're going to go and check your reviews. They're going to go and check your trainers and your instructors that you've tagged in your Meet the Team photos and see if they vibe with them. And if you're lucky, you'll talk to them in your DMs, okay? And then they'll book a sales call. So what I'm going to show you today is this part here. This is where it fits in. Okay? Right there. So The second point there is that the funnel has changed. Number 3, 5 DMs open per day. This is a non-negotiable in our academy, is 5 DMs a day. I'm gonna have a little gift for you guys underneath this video. We've created a bot that you can use on ChatGPT. We're all about AI here at the moment. So what it is I'm going to show you this sell by chat playbook. So we've got a full playbook on how our studios are selling by chat. In here, we've got the North Star principles on how to make sure that you're only dealing with 5-star prospects, the 4 no-nos to avoid, think of selling by chat as 3 parts, and why it's a non-negotiables, how to generate a pipeline by sourcing opportunities. And we'll show you exactly where you get the sourcing opportunities for, how to close them, how to follow up, how to objection handle. So this playbook, we've actually turned into a bot, a companion that you can role play with. It's really fun. You're the prospect and it will sell you via chat. So that way you'll get the hang of how to do it so you can do it yourself. So that'll be available for you for free as a gift at the end of this video and underneath in the description. The part that I want to show you though is this part, is the opens. This is how you start to bring some money in by the end of this week. I want you to do this minimum 5 times a day, okay? This part here where it says the most effective opens are personal. Say something about their profile with it, that a chatbot wouldn't or couldn't, but we can because we're human. So all you gotta do is this. You gotta go name to sound excited, appreciate the follow. If you know who they are, if they're like a returning member or if there's someone that you know of, just add something personal so you don't sound weird. And then the third line is a question, is like a 2-parter, right? Is it this or that? Are you here for the content or do you have a dream health and fitness goal that you want to hit in 2025 or 2026 or something like that? For us, if you hit follow on my Instagram, you'll get, hey, appreciate the follow. Are you here for the vids or are you looking to grow your biz? Right? Simple as that. What's really important is, and I need you to hear me on this, is you've got to write as if you're a 14-year-old school kid, okay? It's just like, they're 3 or 4 separate lines. Where I've seen this go wrong, even with my paying clients who have this playbook, is they'll still just copy and paste as a big blob of text. And we definitely see a reduction, a drastic reduction in response rates of that. And you'll just be left on scene because it doesn't sound genuine. So it's like, name, appreciate the follow. Are you here for the vids, right? Because you're posting really good organic stuff, right? Or are you looking to work on whatever it is? And by the way, the last part of that question is what you really want them to say. And then ideally, they respond and then off you go. You follow the script here. And even without the script, once you got the response, you know what to do. You just, make sure that you establish the gap, where they are now, where do they want to be, why are they missing the result that they're really looking for? What do they think they need? And then what are the steps that you can do to help them cross, the chasm? You're the bridge, okay? And then ultimately at the end of that, then you sell your offer. Now, how did I make up $1,000 in 7 days? Well, $1,000, divide that by, typically in our academy, an offer price is around $200 or $300, right? And that's what they're selling via chat. So you only need about 4 or 5 of those in a week to make $1,000 a week. So the question becomes, if you're still running free trials or 7 for 7s and 14 for 14s, then you definitely are going to need to upgrade your offer because that sort of shit doesn't work anymore. Or there's a better way to do your offers than low cost or free or access orientated offers. Instead, we want you to move to the reason why people can charge in our academy 200s, 300s. We've got people charging $1,000 for an offer. Why? Because their problem solution offers, not access, which makes you a commodity and no different to the other studio down the road who's not as good as you. So quite simply, what happens is for everyone that follows you or interacts with a poll, but like if we stick to follows at the moment, you just got to send them that message. So it goes, hey, appreciate the follow. Are you for this or that? Question mark. And then you move them down the conversation and you sell them the thing you've got. And ideally it's $200 or $300 or more because you've done your offers properly. So here's my challenge for you. I want you to do 100 of those messages in 7 days. Okay? So you think about it. You message 100 people that open. Let's say you're at $200 a week. So you need 5 of those, right? You only need 5% of people to respond and to reply to you and to get into a conversation with you to purchase your $200 thing. Equals $1,000. And you can definitely do that by the end of the week. In fact, the studios in our academy that are doing sell by chat properly, what they're doing is they're making 5 sales a week by doing this, which more than offsets their churn. So think about this. If you do this and it just covers your churn, then that means every other sale that you're making through all your other efforts, like paid ads and everything like that, which is all part of our $1 million roadmap, is all cream. Remember, our whole theory and philosophy is to get you to hitting 7 sales a week, a sale a day. Most problems will go away with a sale a day. And most people, when we've mapped out where they are right now in their dream number, like in their $1 million run rate, and divide that by the amount of weeks between here and here, it works out to be a sale a day. It's uncanny. So that's it. It's a simple 7-day system to make your first $1,000 on Instagram this week and finally build the skills that lead to $1 million year in 2026. Not another year of trying harder, or we're just going through a season right now. Now, like I said, I've built something special for you. Down below, you'll get the free access to the SBC trainer bot, where you can role play with this thing. You can talk to it, it'll talk back. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's kind of literally like a chat-based drill sergeant that'll train you to open DMs properly, handle the objections, move more of those followers to leads to calls, and actually convert those followers into paying members. Think of it like having me in your pocket, which is fucking weird, but if you minus the swearing, it's pretty cool. So if you want to hit $1 million in 2026, your sell by chat skill is a non-negotiable. This bot will level it up really fast. You'll grab it in the description, and I want you to run the 107 challenge. And before you celebrate that extra $1,000, make sure your intro offer isn't quietly bleeding you dry, like I said, okay? So it's really important you've got the right thing to sell that's priced the right way. Most studios lose money every time they make a sale and don't even realize it. So this is just one part of our $1 million roadmap. It's the full system on how we take studios from around break even to $1 million with the dream team, spitting out 30% net profit, and you're getting paid properly, okay? And not working your ass off. So you can watch that video here and I'll unpack it all for you nice and simple. Hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.